Lego! I just got back from the Lego Movie, which is directed by Christopher Miller and Phil Lord. Now this movie is going through what I would call overhype, which basically makes someone like me go into it expecting something really extraordinary and being left maybe a bit disappointed because everyone's just talking a lot about this movie. It's hard to avoid, you don't have to read reviews, you can just go on Twitter and everyone's talking about how amazing it is. It's a kid's animated film, and I kind of just expected it to be funnier and more original. And I guess my main issue with the movie is that it's not funny and not original. I love Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, and their films, and one of their films in particular, is one of my favorites. Not just animated, but ever, just in general. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I absolutely adore that film. I kind of thought this movie would be kind of just as great as that one, and as clever as that one. And this movie is clever, but it's not clever enough, I guess. I didn't find it funny. I laughed like twice, genuine laughter, the whole time. I feel like it's very, very fast-paced. I don't know if that's maybe me not being able to keep up with the movie. It's just like really in your face. It's really quick. The animation is really great. It's cool animation. The building blocks of Lego are, so much detail and so much to it. So that was a good aspect. But the message of the film, which is basically that everybody is special and that you have to use your imagination and all of that fun stuff, it's a bit obvious. It's a bit in your face. It's not, it could have been done in a subtler way, I think. I didn't really feel for it that much, the way that it's done. Now, the ending of the movie has kind of this bigger revelation that was kind of what won me over a little bit towards the end, and I obviously won't spoil it. It enforces the importance of imagination, of creativity, of being yourself, of being special, that we're all special, all those really sweet things that's really great to have in a children's film, because obviously children are going to be the ones watching this primarily, and it felt so much more like a kid's film to me than, a smart animated film that appeals both to adult and to children. And I know that so many people are saying that it is a film that adults can enjoy, but I don't know. I don't know why. I didn't find it funny. I didn't think it was that funny of a film. It felt kind of more like something that goes straight to DVD. And another thing about it was the exact premise of this movie has been done before in a superior film, and that would be Toy Story. And yeah, that's a very obvious statement to make, I think. Especially towards the end of the film, it becomes apparent that this film is almost exactly like Toy Story in every way. And I just didn't think it had the same amount of humor or anything. I don't know, I wasn't the whole plot of the bad guy and the super glue or the crazy glue or whatever. It's like a little bit all ridiculous, and the themes of it is too blatantly obvious, just like how everyone's the same and they're all conformed to the society, and it's kind of this like 1984 kind of feel where everyone's being watched and there's instructions that you have to follow, and it's just all like very metaphorical of like this Lego world, but done in such I don't know, just like that's exactly how I guess you would make a Lego movie, but it didn't feel like an original concept in any way. But I don't know, I almost feel bad that I didn't like it, because so many people did like it, but I can't just fake it and say that I really enjoyed myself watching it, because I almost wanted it to be over, like, while it was there, which is really awful. Yeah, the voice acting is really great. I love Chris Pratt. He's great in this. Will Ferrell is great in this. Liam Neeson, Elizabeth Banks, who I didn't even recognize until the end. I was just like, who is that actress? I didn't go into the movie knowing who anyone was except Chris Pratt. I knew he was the star of it. That's all I knew. And I had no idea what the premise of the movie was at all, either. So I guess I was just caught off guard about what this movie was about. It was funny how it played on the Legolands and the different brands of Lego, but it also, I know, I really hate that I'm gonna hold this opinion, but it also felt a lot like a giant advertisement for Lego. Not in a bad way. I think it was funny the way that it did it, but it also was just like showing you these are all the different Lego that exist that you can purchase in a way. I really liked Chris Pratt's character of Emmett, this, very ordinary guy who believes that he can be special, and there was some funny things, like the cat poster thing, and I don't know, there was little elements here and there that I thought were clever and funny, but overall, I wasn't laughing very much throughout the movie at all, and it just didn't strike me, like, I didn't feel, connected to any of the characters. I didn't really like Wildstyle, the girl character. I like the play on the relationship of her and Batman versus her and Emmett, and, there are some more complex things going on a little bit here and there, but for the most part, I just felt like it was extremely obvious, extremely safe, and not anything groundbreaking, not anything that any other film hasn't done already, hasn't said already, any children's movie, no new message. I know that most children's movies have basically the same sort of message, and that's not a problem, but the fact that it doesn't confront it or approach it in any new way, I didn't find it that enjoyable or that special. I guess that's a really mean thing to say, that the movie about being special wasn't that special, but I don't know, it was just a little bit in your face, too much, too fast, just don't know. I didn't think there was anything spectacular about the Lego movie, not for it to deserve the praise that it's getting, and now I'm gonna go run and hide before everyone attacks me for saying all these things. I still thought it was, an entertaining time to some degree. It didn't catch me till the end. I just wasn't into it very much at all until the very end. And even then, I realized the very end was just something that's been done before. So, yeah, I'm giving the Lego movie a C. Please, I know that a lot of people are going to disagree with that. So I want to hear your opinions. Please comment below and we can kind of discuss it. If you think I'm completely in the wrong, tell me why, or explain to me what you found so spectacular about this film that other previous films haven't done before. It's not even that. I hate having to watch this and compare it to other movies because that's not what it should be about, but watching this just wasn't that gripping for me or special or anything that the movie projects. I just didn't get it. So yeah, my name's Adriana. This is fresh from the theater that you're watching, and thank you so much for listening to me and my opinion on the Lego movie. If you like what you see, please subscribe.